Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm super excited about, and it is going to be my 1 month health update. And of course, even though I've lost a bunch of weight, I'm still wearing a super baggy sweatshirt, but you know what? That's what I'm comfortable in. It's kind of chilly here in Florida. So I'm just gonna kind of talk you guys through what this last month has been like. And I do have a list, so if you see me looking down and over, I have my little planner with my list of everything that I want to talk about today. You may see a dog pop in as well, but I feel like we just have a chat. I'm sitting in front of my fake fireplace. It's a gas fireplace. So I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about, I feel like some kind of maybe even heavy stuff, and it's all going to be positive. And there's a Gaia, just as I predicted, or right on in there. So the first thing I want to talk about is how much weight I lost, and this is just going to be January 1st through January the 31st. I lost 15.4 pounds in 31 days. I'm sorry, but I have a hard time comprehending that. So for so long, I tried everything. I tried Weight Watchers. I think for like 2 days, maybe I tried keto, but I did so many things, and I feel like I had tried everything and then nothing was gonna work. And this was like my last ditch effort. This was a Hail Mary. What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna try it and just see what happens. Turns out that was the best decision I could have ever made. On January 1st, I completely cut out all non-vegan foods. I cut out oil, fats, everything. And I just said, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna give it my all and just see what happens. And I've been following High Carb Hannah and Plantiful Kiki for years. I would say, yeah, I found Kiki a little bit, not too long ago, but I've been following Hannah for years. And I learned about veganism while I was in college. I had a friend that was vegan, and I knew that it was good for you, but I had to read it for myself. So I read How Not to Die by Dr. Greger. I also read The Starch Solution by Dr. John McDougall. So I read all of those things. I tried so hard for so long, and I needed something to work. And I desperately needed something to work because I didn't have a choice anymore. The doctor said I had to lose this weight. So I took a leap of faith and I just did it, and I did it the best I could, and I gave it all my all, and I joined Eat More, Weigh Less, and that's Hannah and Kiki's program. And it was the best decision I could have ever made. And I'm gonna try not to get too emotional about this, but I've never felt like I belonged anywhere. I mean, I've got my husband and I belong with him, but like in a group of people, I've never felt like a part of something. So I never felt like I belonged in anything or a part of anything. And it was so hard because all the, they would always go out together, all these groups of people from school or wherever. And I was never invited, or if I was invited, I didn't want to go because I didn't feel like they were my people. And then I joined Eat More, Weigh Less, and I found my people. And people on Instagram that I've never met started reaching out to me and asking me how I was doing it. And then they started saying that they were following my journey, and they were saying that they couldn't wait to be on this with me, and they couldn't wait to see what I was going to do and how inspiring it was. And people that I've never met and don't know me, they cared. And people I've never met, when I got sick this past week, were talking to me and just saying that they hope I get better and sending all these good wishes and vibes and all this, and they don't know me. And I don't think I'll ever get used to that. When I open a message from someone I don't know and they say, wow, thank you for sharing, it's never gonna get old. And so I'm not gonna tell you how much I've lost since then. It's been a few more days. I'll do a February update, but I found my people. I found where I feel like I belong. I found, and ironically, it's mostly online, right? I've got friends here. Don't worry, I've got my best friends. I've got 2, and we hang out, but it's just so different to know that someone else has your back and that there's a group there cheering you on. And when you've had a bad day, you can express that and they just love on you. And it has been the best thing ever. and I feel better about myself. I looked in the mirror the other day and I was like, who is this girl? Like, I've lost, I feel like, mostly in my face and my jaw and my neck. I like did this, and that's like super unflattering and not cute. But then I was like, okay, neck muscles, you're there. And then I went like this and I was like, I can't grab that jawline fat anymore. And it felt really good to just look in the mirror and see that hard work come to fruition. And it felt so good to, I don't know, be on this journey of self-love too, and accepting who I am. And I don't need to lose weight to love myself, but I think that what I'm eating is really, it's coming from the inside out, and I just feel so good. I have so much energy. I'm bouncing off the walls all the time. I never go hungry. My hair is getting even longer and thicker. My skin is clearing up. My nails are getting even harder than they already were. My goal was to lose 5 pounds in January, and I lost 15 and some change. Like, that's insane to me. I can now like touch my toes even longer. I can do all of those things that I just like never thought I would do. And I went to the grocery store the other day and I found this 12-pound bag of rice, and my friend was with me, and I just kind of abruptly handed it to her, and I just kind of like threw it at her. She was like ready, but whatever. And she caught it and she just kind of like weighed under it, and I said, that came off of me this month. Like, no wonder my knees feel better. No wonder. I've lost the weight, but also the inflammation. Like, you have no idea sometimes the foods that you're eating and how they can cause inflammation, and they can cause water retention and all this stuff. My joints all of a sudden started feeling better. And I was like, yep, never going back. never ever going back. A lot of people have been asking what I'm eating. Of course, so I'm gonna be doing some what I eat in a days. So I plan to upload at least once a week for now, and then at least 1 or 2 of those per month will be what I eat in a days. And everybody's asking, what have you eaten as a cheat meal? Look, I don't do cheat meals. I don't believe in that. Even on the Eat More, Weigh Less program, we talk about, again, eating more, eating healthful foods, foods that are gonna nourish your body. So cheat meals to me aren't a thing. I guess if you had to label it, like curry for me is it's a special. We'll say a special meal because it's not something I eat every single day, but it's not a cheat meal. I mean, it's still vegan. It's still good for me. I load it with veggies. I have it with rice. It's just higher in fat because of the coconut milk and everything. So I guess curry, but that's still like a special meal for me. It's like a treat. I eat a lot of curry on the weekends. I really like curry. And then I have oat milk lattes after that because I really like those. So we go downtown maybe a Friday or Saturday night, and I'll have some curry, and then I will also have a oat milk latte with lavender syrup in it. And that is plenty of special meals for me. During the week, I'm totally happy with potatoes and vegetables and rice and vegetables, and pasta's not like a big thing for me. I'll eat it, but I don't crave pasta. I do like bread. I've had bread a few times, but it has been homemade bread. That's the thing, is it's been bread without a bunch of fillers and additives and all that stuff. So been making some homemade bread. But I just want to kind of update you guys. Yeah, so 15 pounds gone. I've lost more since then, and I can't wait for you guys to see this coming month, and I can't wait to see what I do this month. Oh, and exercise. Everybody's asking about exercise. So I did exercise 3 times a week, sometimes more this past month. This week I've been sick and I haven't done any, and it's kind of making me not feel like my best because I just really like it. Exercise is good for you for so many reasons besides weight loss. Most of your weight loss, it's not gonna happen because you exercise a ton. It's gonna happen because you're eating right. It's what you're putting in your body that's gonna matter the most. But exercise does help. It releases endorphins. It helps blood flow, all these kinds of good things, of course, that we know about exercise. But I walk from 30 to 40 minutes at a time. That's my exercise right now, is just cardio. We walk around the block, which is 1.78 miles, and it takes about 39 minutes. My friends came over and we did that last Saturday, which was really fun. So just stuff like that. I'm just walking, to be honest. I'm not doing anything intense. I have a treadmill and I'll walk uphill. Something to keep in mind if you are working out to help with weight loss is to look up the fat burn zone for your heart rate. So everybody based on their weight and height is going to have a fat burn zone for your heart rate. Basically, you don't want to be working out so hard because you're not going to be in a fat burn zone. You want to be able to keep a conversation with someone you want your heart rate to be elevated, but you want to be able to keep a conversation is how I look at it. So look that up. My fat burn zone is like 132, 137, somewhere in there. And it's a range. So look that up. There's ways to calculate that. And so that's kind of what I do is I wear my, this is my Apple Watch or Fitbit Works or whatever. And I just kind of try to stay in that brisk walk when I'm exercising, and that's all I do. So yeah, I'm really excited for this month. Like I said, I can't believe I lost the weight. I mean, like I knew it would work. I've seen other people do it, but until you do it, you'll never fully be a believer, I feel like, of anything. And you know, faith is doing things even though you can't see it. You haven't experienced it necessarily, but I took a leap of faith. And I will never, ever go back. People say, don't you miss me? Don't you miss all this stuff? No, I haven't missed it a single bit. I cut it all out at once. I quit cold turkey for lack of a better term. And I just cut it all at once. I did have some guacamole and tortilla chips the other day, which was so good. And I mean, that's already vegan. So it just has some fat in it, but I don't miss it. When you start to feel this way, I don't know how you can miss it. Like eating dairy and fried foods and meat before, I used to get nauseated after every single time I ate. Like, I can't imagine why I did that to myself. I would get nauseated no matter what I ate. And then I quit eating animal products, and all of a sudden my nausea is completely gone. So never going back. I will never go back. They talk about these people who go vegan and then after a few years they go back. I will never go back, ever. I have zero intention. I can't imagine ever eating something again that made me feel that way. I can never imagine feeling that way again. My body is so much, I feel so much healthier. I feel better. I have more energy. I'm not nauseated when I eat. I can walk longer than I ever thought I could walk because of my knee problems. I feel like I'm a whole new person. And I had a lot go on personally this month too, and a lot of things that just kind of were very upsetting. But I feel like I've gotten stronger mentally too. Like I'm standing up for myself. I'm putting out there what I believe, and that's okay. Not everybody has to agree with me, and that's totally fine. And I love you for that, and we can talk about that. And I'm really happy with where I'm at and where I'm going. Can't wait to see where this journey takes me. So please don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. Follow along the journey. Also, I post daily on Instagram. On my stories, I'm showing you what I eat, and I also do my grocery hauls over on Instagram. So check me out. It's Gish Gets Fit everywhere. I have a Pinterest page, Facebook page. Yeah, so I love you guys so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you in next week's video.